From the YouTube headquarters, YouTube and this channel proudly presents our Nightline with their own war. And now, here he comes, the master of suspense and an expert on wrestling.
Mr. Warrior!
Yes!
Welcome folks to Nightline. I am the other end. Well, the most encouraged times have just come at last. Yeah, AEW All Elite Wrestling places an all-time high once against the Stinger. And I said before, and it's very closer than I used to think. Really? What? Oh yeah, Sting returns to TNA like he did on last Monday Night Nitro, and his opponent against Ric Flair. Yeah. He was so close to finally having the last match ever on TNA, which he set his focus on becoming the world champion on another wrestling companies. Then in current news, he arrived to take down that order. Yeah, the real enemy, Team Taz, and also Cody and Darby were disclosed that winter is coming. I mean, what is that between the superstars from the Elite or the Elite or Team Taz? Well, if Arn Anderson and Cody Rhodes and Randy Rhodes would explain once again, it's that none of it doesn't matter. Wrestling legends retain the innocence to his wife that mentions, and I quote, All Elite Wrestling got too much motivation after 2 decades later. Same reporters say it, unquote. It's all due time in the eyes of a certainly sad career. He was at the WWE for numerous reasons, and clearly the newest reason is to take lightly seriously. But here, turn on TNT, an exact amount of time. I mean, he did return, but the Icon odds band appeared on March 26, 2021, and that meant Ric Flair Sting, or Sting challenging Hangman Hayes and form with Cody. Well, I don't know, but anyway, these guys can destroy AEW, and the Icon Ric Flair as well. So, if you folks could continue on to beat us into the Goofball, I'm all ears.
And now, a very quick discussion from Chris Jericho and BK Penn. Yes.
Well, folks, kind of like the Sting is now back on TNT, but everyone else seems to so well the Sting is now being more like a vigilante. He's kind of like a go-to kind of guy. BJ Penn, that's your favorite. That's not mine. I mean, clearly now of us will take the too young. And once Sting finding himself in all the AEW wrestling great stands in them all, he did get to win the big one. He did get to win the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, but I'm going to just win the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. We all knew that this Halloween is gonna keep on winding up to the whole point of the year. I'm wearing, but I think Sting, he still had faith. He still had hopes. He still can stop. He can still stop these Teen Titans. Well, that's true enough.
It's time for commercial. Yes.
Watch me escape these chains and make these Cocoa Pebbles disappear.
No way! And you won't make mine disappear either. Abba dabba delicious!
Presto Cocoa, Bedrock's best. Will Barney survive this chocolatey test?
Barney boy, you okay? Huh?
I said I'd make them disappear.
Barney! Whoa! Post Cocoa Pebble cereal. Part of this complete breakfast.
Reach for your dreams.
I start the Cowboys watch them.
Well, winter is still coming. It's still coming in December, and a lot of folks been waiting for snow. But AEW winter is coming. Is the night. It's the night that we all. It's the night that everyone out is taking lucky to get too far here. Yeah, everyone else are talking about the Icon thing. Finally making his TNA return. Make his return to TNT after Monday Night Nitro in March 2021 with his final bout against the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Which also meaning that WWF has purchased WCW. And I, in my head, I still quieted up with that fact ever since Sting finally left the company. Well, if Ted Turner and TNT would just continue on with the facts and the formulas here, then Sting would have just explained that he's done with wrestling. He is still wrestling. He just said that not all superstars are getting the works up. Works up. He's hands up. I mean, no one else takes a lot like to be like Sting. And after Sting returns, all folks stay aside. Yes, Sting not Sting at all work up here. I'm wondering if why folks are still knocking. Not that everyone else is trying to make all purposely and grabbing the attention squanders. And I believe that Sting is still Goofball through and through. Do we know it? But I don't think Sting will not able to take an idea so long here. But everyone else so fast to see Sting returns here. Hey. Well, Randy and Cody Rhodes like it. And I understand from the poor husband finally recognized it. But Team Taz, oh, that's a sets up the line. Well, if everyone else seemed to talking about it, that 2020 has been an awful year. The Sting did get another reason to come back here to TNA's anniversary and win the DNA World title back, which also been won by Eddie Edwards. They still up to get it straight back to era. Yeah, and I don't think I understand of why we are still going on here. Yeah, and I think Mr. Randall is finally here tonight. What's the there outside? Well, it almost to Christmas, and even though we only in week 8 of December, everyone else seemed to talk about things returning to outreach wrestling. And even though so, by tomorrow night, Sting will finally have the answers to his return, and what's more. Even Villanati's returning, making a way idea. I mean, come on. There's the WWF roster icon. They lost Sting Showtime, but now Sting returns, and seems like Showtime is finally coming back to him. Well, I just hope that Sting will remember his lines, even though it takes too long to exemplify. Yeah, sir, but why are you saying that why was Sting was addressed tomorrow? Because even though the surprises are not being faced by Don Callis and the AEW New World Champion Kenny Omega, but after all said and done, with Sting returns to help Cody and his friends, Cody and Darby to stop Team Taz at its tracks. Then there are some chances that everyone else is talking about Sting's return and he's getting back to the title hunt that he once felt deserved. Well, this could be happening. I mean, certainly Kenny Omega became the AEW World Champion, Finn Balor became the NXT Champion of those aside here. Looks like the Wednesday Night Wars has just got the singer back on track. Dragon, and everyone else seems so good. Come on. Why would everyone else be thinking like need to add the singer to their forefront? I don't know. But it still felt like the singer is being back on track too early in the time being.
Oh my goodness. We got the Christmas Price is Right elephant. Everybody graduate before he stomps you. Bowling up, the Price is Right.
Okay, so maybe we got it all figured out with Wes Briscoe and Sting. But all for size here, this show is getting more better than my age. But I tell you, folks, tomorrow show we'll finally go talk about Kirk Russell. And I want to tell you something that this show will pack with some different jokes and some undead references that we all find hilarious here. And we hope we see you there. And of course, we want the Thursday at 5 with a late night talk show host that we sort of got. I mean, got the news. I'm off here. Hasta vista, baby.